human mind generally or subconsciously makes a count. So if you are trained or used or habitual of consuming 2 chapatis or 2 bread slices at one time, there's a very high chance that you will continue to consume 2 bread slices or 2 chapatis at one go. Now, if the weight or the size of these slices or chapatis or these food items is reduced, you won't be making any mental effort or a choice to reduce consumption. Hello dear friends, I'm Dr. B.K. Garg. I'm plastic and cosmetic surgeon practicing in New Delhi and Gurugram area at Iconique Clinic. In today's video, I will discuss what can we do to lose weight without following any diet chart. So in this video, I will discuss 5 steps to lose weight without following any specific diet chart. You can introduce these 5 steps in your lifestyle one by one at every 3-week interval or at longer intervals, whatever is easy for you or is comfortable for you. The first step in direction of weight loss is stop drinking sugar. So what exactly we mean by stop drinking sugar? This is the easiest thing to do. You start consuming drinks which are laced with sugar. These include popular juice brands, cold drinks, soda drinks, many cocktails, mocktails, or almost all drinks which are available in restaurants or at other places. This also includes shakes and coffees. Once you start moving in the direction of stop drinking sugar, you reduce a lot of unnecessary calories in your diet. Since this is the only one step you have added as a first step, it's easy to follow. You are not being asked to let go of any other food. Once you get comfortable or easy with this choice over a period of 3 to 4 weeks, then you can move on to second choice. Second step in direction of weight loss is stop eating foods with added sugar. This may be little difficult or little harder than the first choice of stop drinking liquids with added sugar. Once you start moving in this journey, this step will become easy because you have been weaned away from the taste of sugar to great extent when you started to stop drinking sugar-laced liquids. What I mean by stop eating foods which are laced with sugar is that any food which has added sugar into it. Note carefully, we are only trying to restrict foods with added sugar like cakes, most of the Indian sweets, pastries, or many other sweet dishes. All these dishes or all these foods have a lot of added sugar into it. You start moving away from it. In next 3 to 4 weeks, which means by around 8 weeks, you would have weaned away from sugar to great extent. These 2 steps alone, many times in an overweight individual, can lead to 10% of body weight loss. Please note that even after following these 2 steps, you are not on any kind of carbohydrate restriction or fat restriction, and you have been consuming virtually all the foods freely. Once you start following these 2 steps, you will feel more energetic and you will be encouraged by this almost effortless weight loss. Third step in this journey of weight loss can be start replacing your grains with vegetables. Grains are all prevalent in our food choices. Grains can be wheat or other cereals, or can be rice, or can be any other wheat-based food or diet. Whenever you are consuming your meals or having your food, try to replace your chapatis or rotis by little more vegetables or dal. By starting to restrict grains, you can extend this restriction slowly towards other foods which consume large quantities of wheat or other grains. These can be breads, cookies, biscuits, or multiple kind of bakery items which are consumed in large quantities in breakfast or other meal times. This can be quite hard to begin with, but slowly you will understand that you do not need to eliminate grains completely. You only need to replace them partially with vegetables. Once you do that, your calorie requirement or your calorie consumption in a day will go down. Plus, once you consume less grains, you will be replacing them with more healthier choices like vegetables, nuts, or other food items which may be full of multiple kind of minerals, vitamins, or protein. So this choice can be very helpful in reducing weight over a long period of time. And even now, you are still not on any kind of restrictive diet. You are still allowed to consume grains and vegetables and virtually all kind of foods. The fourth step, which can play an important role in weight loss, is reducing your portion size. It can be done in two ways. One, you can actually make a conscious choice to take smaller portions on your plate. Human mind generally or subconsciously makes a count. So if you are trained or used or habitual of consuming 2 chapatis or 2 bread slices at one time, there's a very high chance that you will continue to consume 2 bread slices or 2 chapatis at one go. Now, if the weight or the size of these slices or chapatis or these food items is reduced, you won't be making any mental effort or a choice to reduce consumption, and your calorie consumption will go down automatically without any effort. You will always hesitate to take third serving of same food item. Second way you can do it subconsciously or without making a conscious choice is reducing the size of your utensils, bowls, plates, spoons, etc. If you have a smaller bowl, your mind or you will be automatically restricted to consuming lesser food. Your mind is habitual of taking a fixed number of helpings. If your helping size is reduced automatically because of smaller serving spoon or smaller bowl, then your consumption goes down. This can be a quite easy way to reduce your consumption. Fifth and the most effective and enjoyable way of reducing weight is trying to engage in some kind of physical activity. Do not try to assume that physical activity should always happen in a gym. or you need very special kind of machines or equipment to do these kind of exercises. What you need to understand is that first and foremost is you need to develop a habit of physical activity. It can be any kind of activity, even climbing stairs, taking a brisk walk, walking around in the confines of your home can also be attempted. You can go cycling or you can play any sport. It has been found that as little as 30 minutes of active physical engagement of any kind done only 5 times a week can be sufficient to recharge your metabolism and keep you healthy as far your heart and lungs are concerned. So you just need to spare 30 minutes 5 times a week for any kind of physical activity wherein you feel engaged or wherein it is easy for you to perform. Once you develop a habit and a pattern to engage in some kind of physical activity regularly, you can slowly increase it or you can change its nature. So do not try to look for a special kind of exercise menu or special kind of equipment to start engaging in physical activity, and do not try to spare too much time at one go. You can choose your 30 minutes 5 days a week at any time of the day and try to engage in any kind of activity, which makes it much easier. I hope that you found this video useful. If you have any more queries regarding weight loss, cosmetic surgery, liposuction or other body contouring procedures, please feel free to get in touch with us. We'll be very happy to help you.